Hello there, hi. Today we are painting with knives. Yeah, I said it! I've got a golden pin giveaway. I'm saying this at the start of the videos. Because by the end, you're gone. If you'd like a chance to win a golden pin, please leave a nice comment down below. Now for the video, which happens to do with this blue drawer here. What's in the blue drawer? I've not shown you this drawer before, but here we are. In this drawer, for absolute ages, I have had painter's knives. For so long, I have wanted to do a knife painting. Sounds weird, but here we are. There's a lot of different sizes here. I'm excited. With these, you're meant to scrape on paint. I might have used them to scrape the paint once or twice, but I've never done a full knife painting. I think part of the reason I avoid it is because you have to put the paint on kind of heavily and use a lot more paint because of that. Paint is expensive. So I've avoided doing a knife painting. However, my acrylic paint is about to go bad. It's on the brim of it being smelly. Since the paint's gonna go bad anyway, I might as well be generous with it today. Be generous. The sun came out. Oh no, I'm gonna wanna go outside. It's been raining all morning. Fun! Enjoying myself. I'm excited. This should be good. This should be lots of fun. I tied my hair back before we got started. Subject of the painting is going to be Animal Kingdom Tree of Life. I've got one track in mind and it's always on Disney, and that's okay. It's okay. The fun thing about a painter's knife is the design of it, because it's got a nice angle down. This leaves enough room for your fingers so that you can go flat with the knife against the canvas and not scrape your hands. Here's my paint. Other people use dividers for socks. I use it for paint.
For my setup, I put my paint on my palette, added masking tape to the back of my canvas so that it doesn't move while filming, and we began to scrape. I found mixing the paint really fun actually, mainly with the way you just scoop the paint up and press the paint together to mix it. And here's the point where I realized this is really hard. This is a really difficult painting technique. I'm gonna go back to speeding it up, but here I'm just trying to do a base coat and having a hard time. I'm trying to keep it flat, trying to keep it even, and applying as much color as I can to get rid of the white canvas. None of this layer is going to show, it's just so I can build paint on top of it and not have any of the canvas show through. But I've learned that painting with knives is very difficult. Oh my goodness. It's one of those things where you don't really realize it, because when you see the painting, it might not look pristine, it might not look clean, it looks a bit scraped together literally, and so you don't think of how difficult it would be. Haha, new respect. If you ever question an art technique, please just try it yourself, because you will be like, oh crap. I'm going back and forth here, constantly changing my mind. I'm just trying to do a basic sky with clouds. I'm applying the paint heavily, textured. At this point, I'm getting a little bit more of a hang of what I'm doing and what this is. I'm going back and forth, and I'm accepting that this is going to be blotchy style, and that's how you're meant to do it. It was really interesting for someone like me to do this, because I am a perfectionist. I like being a perfectionist, that's just me. Doing this kind of technique, it is kind of stress relieving in a way. After a while, you just kind of accept it for what it is, and that you don't have to be perfect with it, and that can be a little bit of a liberating experience. Here I'm going back and I'm adding some more texture and details to the clouds. I did allow that layer to dry a little bit before adding the leaves to the tree, adding a bit more of shadow tones. I think my biggest issue is I had a difficult time mixing out the exact colors that I wanted, because it was difficult to mix with the knife itself. So I just kind of ended up going more with how the colors actually just came out of the paint tubes. I'm trying to do a reflecting water here and failing a little bit, but we're trying, we're having fun with it. And at this point, I'm just building up the colors. I'm stacking them on top of each other. I'm trying to add a little bit of grass texture if I can, adding in some different tones of pinks and reds and blues, maybe some colors you wouldn't quite expect, because sometimes that makes it look more natural. I'm saying this, accepting that this is not a natural looking painting, yay. And you can see how the texture built up a bit. I think if I did this again, I might even put the paint on heavier to make it even more textured, or attempt to do maybe a third coat of paint. That could be fun. Now, to be fair, I think I should do a comparison piece. So on the same amount of time that I spent on the other one, I'm gonna do this piece. Here I'm doing my normal acrylic style of painting. If I was using oil paint, this would look probably even more photorealistic. Oil paint tends to be the paint that I could do photorealism with. Acrylic paint is 50-50 chance it'll come out looking realistic depending on how much time I spend on it. However, it's definitely more fine-tuned than just the knife piece. I did enjoy the knife painting though, I must say. It was really fun to try a new technique, and if anything, I feel like I want to try again to do better, because that is my first time trying it. It does make me want to try it more and try out some different things with it. Learn from my mistakes, so I might try it again. Do let me know in the comments what style of painting you like better. If you like the more photorealism, if you like the more painterly artistic knife painting, or if there's other styles that you like. Do let me know and let me know what I should try out.
Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again on Saturday this week, actually, with a video that's all about cake. Lots of cake. There's so much cake. Bye! Bye, bye, bye!